ENPH. Shares up as much as 15% today. The firm reported strong bookings, and this is not a solar company, Pete, but you and I know what they do. And folks, what they do is they take the energy from solar and so forth, and those photovoltaic systems turn it into electricity to pump it out, because a solar panel on its own doesn't do anything but collect. Now you have to turn it into an electricity that you can move down the line. That's what ENPH does. So when ENPH says that they're having a good time as far as bookings going forward, that's telling you that somebody out there in the solar space is likely doing well as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And as you mentioned, John, it's up, 14, 15%, depends on when you look at it. Last I looked, it was trading at 118. It was about a 14% move to the upside. Heavy volume being traded. Also heavy on the short side, which is part of what I think we're seeing. I mean, you look at that chart, makes a lot of sense. A little bit of a squeeze, John, on top of why this thing's making the kind of a move, because as you mentioned, strong bookings for Q3, that's obviously a positive, but you've got a short interest of anywhere between 10 and 13%, depending on what you're looking at. You've got great free cash flow in this one. You've got a very balanced balance sheet. I'll tell you what, it is absolutely pulling up the rest of the world of solar, though. I'm looking at First Solar. That's up pretty nice today on a really awful day. SPWR is another one where we've had some options trading in there as well. That's having a pretty decent day. So it's great to see that not everything is falling apart today, John, and ENPH is actually doing something very good. We've talked about different power generation, and that is something very important. And it's just a matter of how do you do it? How consistent can it be? And so far, what we're hearing from ENPH is things are going pretty well.
Yep, I like it. And I think, like I say, it's a great read through, folks. There are some of these things that are like, for instance, bookings at FedEx and UPS and shipping and things like that. That might tell you that retailers are anticipating a big season or something like that. Well, ENPH is the same thing for these alternative energy generators.